have a paper bag? Fill it. Let's go, Jack. Hurry up, Jack. Let's go. Shut up! Hurry up! Can't you see I'm working? You too, you sad nigga. Hurry up! I really like this job. I really like it. I love this. Let's go. Hurry. Thanks a lot. Damn it! Get there, you sad nigga. Let's go.
Samantha Rourke, ex-San Francisco vice cop, hired by Hollywood Division to investigate the international drug cartel run by Matt Palmer. Ryan Hayes, a homicide detective who teams up with Samantha and begins the investigation of a possible drug war in the city of Los Angeles. Samantha's something of a cowboy, even though she is a detective for Vice. In Hollywood, trash like this gets it from the business end of Sam's 38. Matt Palmer, ex-CIA operative overseas and presently head of Palmer Enterprises. His operations and heroin trade have brought him to the city of Los Angeles. Matt and his aide Carl Pond are organizing regional drug dealers to form a heroin distribution center in LA County. Palmer fears only one man, That's Walter Singlob, major drug supplier. Nigel Best, adult movie maker and contact for both Ryan Hayes and Matt Palmer. He's best known for what goes down in the city. Bart North, LAPD cop assigned to the Palmer case and briefly works with Samantha Rourke. Johnny Harper, a detective who's been teamed with Sam with the understanding that the two detectives will pool their resources to solve a string of drug-related murders. Captain Renway heads the Palmer investigations and bulldogs his detectives to squelch the drug war that's brewing in the streets of Hollywood.
My partner. What about the hit over to Beverly?
Horrible, wasn't it? I don't know. This city's becoming such a pit of filth.
Look, I know you're not into dealing anymore, but you hear things, right?
Oh, they'd kill me for what I know. But I'm harmless these days. I got out when the Colombians came in.
So what's going down in the city?
I don't normally do this, but Ryan and I go back a long ways. You still seeing that little makeup girl from Henry Raisin's crew? You follow any of the coke around in this city, honey, and it goes back to Singlob. And I hear Manny Katoza is supplying a lot of his muscle. But there's a new syndicate coming into Hollywood.
Cubans, East Coast? What are we talking about?
These are really bad motherfuckers. Ex-CIA. When Carter left office, half of the foreign operatives were cut, and they went into drugs. From what I hear, they're doing pretty good.
Do you have any names?
Does Carlo Cerruti mean anything to you?
He's the Italian.
He's also partners with the guys that are bringing all of the heroin into Hollywood.
Where's he living now?
Monaco, of course.
So when's this gonna go down?
What the fuck should I know? I have my own business to run. You know something, sweetie? You could make a fortune in my business. You're really cute, you know that?
No thanks, I'll pass.
Look, what's Henry up to these days?
Now there's a guy who keeps up with the trades. Half his bimbos are on junk. He buys it by the kilo. But don't you quote me on that.
Sure.
Well, thanks for your time.
Leaving so soon?
Yeah, we gotta beat the traffic. See you around, Nigel.
Ryan, take a look at this, love. New girl I found. She's really hot.
No thanks.
Carl? Nigel. Listen, love, I've just had a visit from a couple of homicide people. They're on your ass. No, I didn't tell them anything. Look, why do you have to bring that up every time I try and give you something? No, I won't be at home tonight. I've got an evening shoot over in the valley. Okay, love, chap.
Oh, look at the lipstick she got on her dress.
I don't even know how we started. Now I'm in too deep, but remember this.
Take care of him. Take care of him.
Look at these things. You must feed them with blow. Mine die in a week.
Would you water them?
Water?
Listen, I'm gonna go around to the back, okay?
Just relax, Sam. Enjoy the scenery.
Can I help you?
LAPD homicide. Where's Max?
He's in the den. He's busy. Are you really a cop?
Tell him I want to see him.
Sure. Can't keep him happy, right? Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try real hard to stay calm here. Now, I just want to know one thing. Why wasn't I informed about this action?
Routine lead.
Yeah, we didn't know the guy was gonna flip out on us.
I don't like what I'm hearing here. I mean, good God almighty, this place looks like a squashed armadillo on a Texas interstate. Now, Channel 7's going to get enough footage out of this mess so the chief is going to have you two on mandatory desk assignment.
What the hell you think we're dealing with here? Born-again Bible students?
You write the report. We'll see.
Sir, we've got a lead on the Cochet killing. Now, this thing is getting red hot, and we have got to move on it right now.
Oh, you mean like, Nigel Best?
What do you have to say?
He got barbecued in his car yesterday. Now, as of this moment, the FBI has taken over this case.
Now, hold on a minute, Captain. This is our jurisdiction. Now, we're on to something here, and they'll have to start from square one.
Well, what do you have to say, Hayes?
Give us to the end of the week. Hey, they already got our asses in a sling. If the feds take over from here, they'll really rub our noses in it.
All right. But you two are going to promise me something, yeah? You're going to keep the noise down.
Right, Captain.
Working on one officer already.
Everything looks very healthy out there.
It's your audience, sir.
Nervous, are they?
That shootout at Wells's house didn't help.
Yeah, what's the story on that?
2 cowboys from the Hollywood division. Detectives Ryan Hayes and Samantha Rourke. They did us a freebie hit. Maybe we should put them on our Christmas card list.
Rourke. That name is familiar.
What do you want me to do with Henry Raisin?
What?
Raisin. He's getting too big to ignore. If Singlaw gets a hold of him, we're in deep shit.
The Skin King. Contracted out with the Colombians. The guy's a fruit. I don't like him.
Limited, or you want the place raked?
Splatter it.
Time?
Let's talk about this after the meeting.
All right, one more thing. What do you want with the green card?
Send her in.
Yes, sir.
So you want to be an Americano?
Yes.
Maybe I can help. Relax. Just business, honey.
We are talking profits, gentlemen, that will rival those of any Fortune 500 corporation. And what do I ask from you? Commitment and loyalty. You may well ask yourself, what will happen if you break this commitment? Pure retribution.
Lunch will be served in the East Wing. We'll have representatives there to answer any questions you may have. Thank you, gentlemen.
Good night.
Hey. Don't go.
Good morning.
You sleep well last night?
Not really. It's always kind of awkward sleeping in a new bed. How about you?
Got the bull. You were great last night. I thought I was gonna know. There.
Me too.
So where do we go from there?
I don't know. This is the first time for me.
Oh, so you're a virgin.
No, I met with someone on the force.
This could get in the way of work, you know. What do you think?
Well, this is only temporary. And after this case, we do go back to our own divisions. So what do you say we just keep it quiet until we're done?
All right. You know, it's kind of funny sleeping with your partner.
Oh, but it's all right to sleep with the girls from ticketing, billing, and interrogation, huh?
Don't believe everything you hear.
I think it's just the first time that you've met someone that's your equal. On the streets and in bed.
What, do you Phil Donahue?
No, you put up a good act, but last night you really did come through for me. And I'm going to remember it. Always.
You one tough hombre, Rourke.
What's this?
That's, Raisin's address book.
Are you nuts? That's tampering with evidence on a site of an active police investigation.
Look, you can stop the recording. I know it was illegal. I'm just trying to do what worked for me 3 years ago. You can't solve cases with Renway's red tape. You're looking at a 100-plus case load solved by badge number 2314. Me.
So, did you go through it?
Yeah.
Well, did you find anything familiar?
Try P.
Matt Palmer. Wonder if that's the guy that worked with my dad.
Really?
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if he was involved with this crap. So, when are we gonna act on it?
Tomorrow.
Why not today?
The barbecue.
Well, what if it goes down tonight?
If I miss this barbecue, I'm gonna be hearing about it till Christmas. Hayes. Yeah? All right. Yes, Captain. Bye. Renway brought in the FBI and the ATF.
What about the DEA?
They didn't return his call. He gave us a 4-day rest before we resumed duty.
Shit, and right when we're getting this close, and he's pulling the plug on us?
He's just keeping his nose clean.
Damn. You know, I hate the politics in this job. It was the same crap that happened to me in San Francisco.
Look, we're gonna play this real cool. Palmer won't be moving anything on the weekend. He'll wait till things are busy on a business day. Just tell Renway you're out of town for the weekend.
Do you think we can break this case in 4 days?
Come on, we're the best, right?
Yeah.
What, are you burning trash out here?
Made it.
Janie?
Hi. My God, you brought a girl? Isn't this the first Ryan? Hi, I'm Janie and this is Jack.
Hi, I go by Sam.
You don't hear that name too often. It's nice to have you come. You want to help me?
Sure.
Brother? Sam's my partner.
Oh.
And we're dating. Maybe serious.
We're finally thinking. Jeannie and I were wondering when a little boy would get out of your system.
Our thing's down at the airlines.
Crashes aren't making it easy with Jeannie. She makes me cross myself when I'm at the controls. And if the crashes don't get me, it'll probably a merger of some sort. Luckily, you don't have that with the city.
Things are pretty good downtown.
Are you working on anything?
Been reading the Times lately?
Been in Australia for last week, bud.
Sam and I are investigating a drug ring.
God, you're amazing. I go downtown and I miss everything. You always did have a sixth sense when you came down to things happening.
You noticed. Finally, after all these years, you noticed.
You're a natural, okay? I mean, you even knew who did what in school. And you're still crazy, but you're good.
How are the burgers doing?
Raw and abused.
So you're Ryan's brother. You two sure look different.
Oh, well, Mom traveled a lot.
Yeah, somebody had to get the good looks.
Do you like it here?
Yeah, it's nice. I'm still trying to get used to the smog, but the beach is great.
You live near Ryan?
Well, I'm sort of living with Ryan right now.
Yeah, her place is getting remodeled. You know how new paint smells.
Yeah.
So working for the police, it must take most of your time, huh?
Well, I love my work.
But what about the future? Children?
Let's keep it light, guys.
It's okay. I really don't want any.
Really? It's interesting.
But who knows what tomorrow will bring. I may change my mind. This house is great, you know?
Yeah, it's been kind of small for us. Who knows, maybe you'll buy it.
No, I like where I'm living right now, on the beach.
But it's so small, Ryan.
I like it small.
When you can put more beers. Janie, help me, please?
Yeah.
Well,
They're nice.
yeah, they used to live in Connecticut. A place called Stepford.
They captured one of our triggermen. Real sloppy work on our account.
That's what you get when you contract it out. Well, we're in the clear, even if that cokehead talks. I'm surprised they had trouble with security, though. Raisin must be paying more.
It was these two again. They got Max Well last week. I think they're trouble.
Sam Rourke. Used to work with her father. Now it all comes back to me. So she's a cop now. That doesn't surprise me.
When you were overseas?
Yes. I was dealing with Cerruti back then. They blew away this girl's father and mother. Found out we were moving more than paper through those diplomatic pouches. What a straight arrow he was. I bet his daughter's the same.
Well, these two are asking about us now.
Whatever you have to do, I want them eliminated.
I'll make a note of that.
Also, I want you to take a team to Singlab and show him he's not doing good business with us.
I will.
Videotape it. We'll send a copy through the network.
Why?
Just good business. To keep our team from moving to the other side.
I heard they got the FBI setting up.
The deal will be finished before they can plug their computers in.
It's a green light on the shipment.
Sunday we collect, and Monday I want the product to the distributors. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, sir. I'll make sure everything's taken care of.
Good. See that Singlab gets the message.
I will.
Hi, it's Elizabeth. I'm at the, Marriott Hotel. Yeah, I got it all. Just meet me here in about an hour. Okay, bye.
Yeah, the fishing is incredible. I was catching steelheads this size.
I've been meaning to get up there.
Anytime you're interested, I can get you booked with the hottest guide in Victoria Valley.
I'll remember that. Sam, come on in. Have a seat. Sam, I'd like you to meet your new partner.
Bart North.
Samantha Rourke.
Sam's been with the department a few weeks now. I guess you've heard about Hayes and all that crap. I won't go into that.
Now, what are we gonna do about it?
You ain't gonna do nothing about it. Last thing I need is a vigilante out on the streets. Now, you and North have been assigned to the projects. We have some evidence that there's some small-timers up there working out of 31st Street. I want them out of the neighborhood.
What are they packing?
These days, you never know. Probably 22 autos. These guys can't afford any high-priced merchandise.
Are you afraid?
It's my badass luck that Jerry Raguso retired when he did.
Cut it out, you two. This ain't no damn date. You don't get to pick your partners. Now, maybe you two can learn something from each other.
Oh, yeah, right.
Listen, Rourke, you're still on loan from Vice. It'd be real easy to send you home here.
Stop playing politics. I'm here and I'm going to finish this stint.
Another Chuck Norris.
Just get the job done, okay? Make the chief real happy.
You probably don't like donuts.
You're right.
We're not eating at any place that has ferns. Hear me?
Am. Let's try to keep the body count down this week.
I will. Just find out who killed my partner.
I will.
Hold it. This is how it's gonna go down. You kick, I enter, and we nail those punks.
All right, Rambo.
Samantha, what's the problem?
This was a mistake that I came.
No, it was not a mistake. That's what I'm here for. Now, what's going on?
Things are just really fucked up. Just really fucked.
All right, tell me where it hurts the most. Maybe we can fix it, okay?
God, it hurts. It hurts so bad.
Samantha, don't be so tough on yourself. Take it easy. You know, you're entitled to your own feelings. You're a human being. It's not a sin to feel hurt.
It's Ryan. Ryan's dead.
You know, we've had that discussion about your brother's death. And now Ryan. You've got to work through those feelings. You've got to ride them through. You can, you know.
It's me, though. I'm a death sentence.
You're a person in a very, very dangerous occupation.
My partner got shot today.
Go on.
We went to investigate this doper over in the Heights. And Bart and I went in. And he was shot. Now he's dead.
And you?
God, Christ, I shot the two son of a bitches. Why do I always have to live, Dot?
All right, Samantha, we've been here before. Now, I want you to take a deep breath, and we're going to count to 10 backwards. Here we go. 10. 9. 8.
8.
7. 6. 5. 4. 3.
2.
1.
1.
Samantha, I want you to promise me never to keep your revolver in your home. Always keep it in your car whenever you're here. Agree?
I'm a cop. What if someone tries to break in?
At this moment, you're your own worst enemy. Do what I say.
Okay, I will. But I'm not going to leave the force.
You're going to be all right, Samantha. But I want you to call me every day.
Okay, I will. Doc, I'm really glad I have somebody like you.
You got it.
How's the handicap?
I don't know why I bother with this damn sport. Lost 3 balls today.
I got some bad news.
I know.
So Reddy's pissed. He wants to know who messed up.
How am I supposed to know? Crochet was his girl. I set this deal up and nothing's going to get in the way of it.
He says the cops are in the neighborhood. You think Charles Singlow's behind this?
Possibility. He knows that if we get this deal through, we'll be able to control all the action on the West Coast.
My guys say he's getting help from Manny Cattuso in East L.A. There's rumors. There's gonna be some rocking and rolling the next couple of days.
He's throwing up enough shit to get the distributors spooked. Cattuso's smart. He's gonna try to knock us out.
Without that bag, we don't know what we got. You gonna send another guy?
If they try to screw us, they know they're in for a hit. I want you to keep your eyes on the gangs in town.
What about the cops?
Singlov's the one we have to worry about. From what I hear, he has half the department on his payroll.
I made arrangements to have all the distributors at your house on Friday.
Good. I want everyone there.
The guys know what to do.
From the first step they take into my house, I want them to know what kind of shit they're up against if they drop out.
Yes, sir.
Beats working for the company.
Absolutely. See you later tonight.
Sounds good. Around 9.
you doing here? You know, I hear the surf's real bitchin' down at the swimming pool.
Enough of the jokes. What's going on?
Well, her name is Elizabeth McIntyre. Tom's got all of her papers. Passport, visa, traveler's checks, and a hell of a lot of cash.
Sounds like an American Express commercial. What else?
Well, the lady was well pampered, you know, hairstyle, the manicure, the beautiful skin. Guess what? I found traces of IV use, 2 to 3 years.
Did you find any smack in the place?
No, clean, not a speck.
How many entry wounds?
6. No, wait, make that 9. 9mm, probably from an Uzi or an Ingram.
So somebody must have heard something.
Well, Tom did all the interviews. As far as I could tell, she was ambushed from the corner of the room by the closet. Bazoom, she fell over the bed. That's where we found her.
What do you think? Mob hit?
I don't know. You're the detective.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, Johnny.
Hey, did anybody see anything?
Oh, the rooms around here were vacant, but I got a maid who can't speak a word of English. Thank God I could speak a little of her lingo. She said she saw 2 strange men hanging out at the pool area.
Is that it?
I'm afraid so.
Too bad we didn't find a joint. Could have brought Bison on this one.
Let me go. Let me go.
Hey, Captain. Who's this?
It's your new partner for the next month.
What?
The chief has decided to experiment with this department. We want to team up a homicide with a vice cop. You two are it.
Why didn't I have a say about this?
Well, now, maybe. Just maybe. Because you're not the captain. I am. All right, you'll be taking on the McIntyre case. Detective Sam Rourke, I'd like you to meet Detective Johnny Harper.
How you doing?
You're awful young.
That's a switch.
You could learn a lot from Rourke. She used to live overseas. Worked vice up in Frisco.
Oh, yeah, they got a great need for breaking up those bathhouses up there. Captain, this is not gonna work. You know me.
Yeah, I know. That's why I teamed you two up.
Well, at least you smell better than my last partner.
Hey, listen, I'm not exactly thrilled about this deal either. Now, the last thing I need is another little man with a big gun. You got it?
Knock it off. Enough patty cakes, Kay? Now, what did Interpol have on this woman?
Elizabeth McIntyre, alias Sylvette Cochet, worked for Marseille Underground, former heroin addict, fashion model for Vogue. Circle of friends include Regis Vendetta, Sterling Fuchs, Carlos Cerruti.
Any of those names sound familiar?
Carlos Cerruti. He does business in L.A. occasionally.
He just might be behind this. That woman might have been carrying for him.
The lab did find traces of heroin dust in Cochet's luggage.
I knew it. I knew drugs are behind this.
Aren't they always in this town?
So you think she was hit for the heroin that she was delivering?
At this point, Rourke, I don't think anything. Who knows? Word could have gotten out. Some young punk looking for a score might have taken her down.
With an Ingram, right, Captain?
That's why I have you people. Mr. Smarty Pants. Now get off your ass, get out there, and find out what's passing on the streets.
Are we the only two that are involved in this case, Captain?
Truth is, Rourke, this case wouldn't rate page 39 in any big city daily. Just get us a clean report and we'll get the chief off our back, okay? I'm leaving it up to you two.
What car do we get to use?
Yours.
Thank you, Captain.
See you around. So you're from San Francisco?
Not really. My brother and I moved here about a year ago. You see, my father was a Marine, so we traveled abroad a lot.
Why'd you move to L.A.?
It's kind of personal. Do you mind if we change the subject?
You find out your boyfriend was gay?
No. My brother died of cancer.
Sorry.
Are you always such a prick?
Only to people that know me.
Hey, that stereo isn't regulation. Now, what if a car came over the radio?
I know, but I like it.
Anyway, warned me about you.
Give me the Cliff Notes. What'd he say?
He said you used to be a hotshot in the Vice when you first came on.
Those were wild days back then.
You're too young to be burned out.
I just set my priorities. I want to see my hair gray, grow my double chin, collect my pension.
It's too soon, and I don't buy it. You know, I know people pretty well, and I know you're not that type.
Oh, really? Isn't this place great?
Yeah, it's great.
I come here every morning after surfing.
Oh, you surf?
Yeah, I do. Do you know how?
Oh, I tried it once in Hawaii, but I'm really not very good at it.
Well, if you could surf the way you shoot, I don't think you're going to have any problem. Who taught you how, anyway? Was your dad or the department?
My dad. He was stationed in a couple embassies where they had their own shooting ranges. So my brother and I would hang out on the weekends and just blow the pace away.
Was he a cop, too?
No.
So how do you know Carlos Cerruti?
Well, we lived in Paris, and my father used to talk about how the CIA would deal with the mob in Marseille. Well, you wouldn't believe some of the things that go on in these places. I mean, there's this one guy named Matt Palmer. He's a real asshole. The CIA stationed him with us. Jeez, I'll never forget that bastard.
Where's your dad stationed now?
My mom and dad were killed in a car bomb in Paris about 6 years ago. Tomorrow.
Did they ever find out who did it?
Well, Palmer seems to think that the Palestinians had something to do with it. But I think that he and Cerruti were in on it. Thing is, I can't prove anything. But if you saw the look on Palmer's face when I left, bastard.
I'm surprised they let you on the force.
What do you mean by that?
Well, didn't you have to tell this stuff to a shrink during orientation?
Well, let's just say that I used my selective memory recollection. But what about you? I mean, you look more like you belong in a Budweiser commercial than the LAPD.
Well, when I got out of the Army, I was looking for a job that would allow me to surf. And they were begging for guys willing to cut their hair.
You used to be a hippie?
No, I'd call it post-flower power.
Well, do you have any photos from back then?
I got a bunch of them. My dad was one of those wedding photographers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, put it through. Samantha, how are things going? You got a new partner. Oh, that sounds like progress. All right. Okay, stay in touch.
You got him?
Yeah, I found him in the garage. This idea of us going away was pretty smart.
God knows we both need it.
You got Vancouver, Maui, and St. Croix.
Ryan always raved about Maui.
Don't do this. He's gone, and we can't bring him back. And we've got to go on with our work, our vacations, and everything else, okay?
I'm just being stupid.
No, you're not. It's hard knowing he's not going to be around.
Look at me. I should have thrown all this stuff in the dumpster at his office.
Why didn't Renway pick this up?
Honestly, I don't even think that they care. They're just bastards.
Well, I didn't want to bring this up, but I was talking to some of the guys at Ron's old hangout. They knew.
If they know, why don't they get him?
You can't move without a threat of evidence.
I'll go.
They won't. Got something better planned.
You're not going after that maniac.
Maybe you're right. Maybe the police don't give a damn. But he was my only brother. And if this guy's out there, I'm gonna get him.
Ryan was trained. You're a pilot. These people are animals. You're going, aren't you?
Ryan would have done it if I got killed.
What about the police?
The guys said they're treading lightly on the case. I guess the chief wants the PR to die down.
Typical.
Listen, I want you to go to your sister's. I'll call you when everything's done.
What about Sam?
She could lose her job if this spoils, so call her if I don't come home by tonight.
You know you're crazy.
Runs in her family.
So, is this place always this crowded?
You ought to see it on weekends.
Yeah, I bet.
Why don't you go check it out? Or is that against regulations?
This is against regulations.
Oh, you're breaking my heart.
You know, you don't have to get me drunk or anything. We're not on a date.
I just figured you were a heavyweight. You know, the way you shoot your gun.
You know, sometimes you can be a real pig.
Hey, I meant that as a compliment.
Accept it.
So how'd you get so tough?
about you?
Me? I was a runt. Nobody even wanted to pick me for their football team. I was 5'4" till I was a senior in high school.
Well, I can see your nose is still intact.
Uh-huh. Your turn.
Did you ever see the movie The Great Santini? You know, the one about the gun-ho fighter pilot and his family?
Yeah, Robert Duvall was in it.
Well, I didn't know anything different.
Knuckle push-ups.
Military burpees.
Pugil sticks at the breakfast table.
Close.
motherfucker! Die!
Yeah. Oh, put it through. Hello, Samantha. That sounds like your life is really coming together. How would you like not having to call me anymore? Okay. You got it. Bye.
She's quite a looker.
A real fighter in bed.
You know she'll come after us when she finds out we've got her partner.
That's the whole point.
They don't understand.
Sometimes there are things more important than just business.
I see.
Having Singlab under my foot is a great feeling.
I'm sure the meeting will be a success.
We'll see.